VancouverBC.com. Exclusive.
Welcome to VancouverBC.com. I'm your host, Kaljeet Kayla. The red carpet is out, even the red car is out tonight to celebrate the 20th birthday party for the Roxy, one of the hottest spots on Granville Street for 20 years. How's the birthday bash going so far?
I couldn't ask it for it to be any better. It's packed inside already. We're having a little private party for some of our closest friends and business associates and industry people that we come close to. And we're looking forward to a great night. We've had a lot of support from media and our industry family, so it's fantastic.
Tell me how the scene has changed in the past 20 years here on Granville Street for you guys.
Well, when we opened 20 years ago, Granville was not a very good place to be. It was a very rough place, and nobody would come here. We were literally the only thing on Granville, certainly enough, as a nightclub, and we used to have to literally drag people off the street and drive in a car and pick people up and bring them here because they didn't want to come here. But over the years, that's changed, and then through Blaine Culling's vision, the city decided to help out and make the entertainment district that it is now, and it's become a fabulous place. Now there's retail and restaurants and theaters and nightclubs, and it's becoming the vision that he was hoping it was going to be 20 years ago.
We are here with Ron and Blaine. How is it going tonight?
So far, so good. We're looking forward to a great night full of long-time friends, employees, and just everybody from Vancouver who's been a player at the Roxy.
One of the things that's really exciting is that Granville Street has changed a lot in 20 years, and now I think the whole vision that we had at the beginning is really turned around, and it's become a real exciting entertainment street, one that's safe and happy for tourists and citizens to come down here. Another thing that's really exciting is we now have a lot of customers here that were born after we opened, and that's something that's a real accomplishment in the nightclub industry, and we're excited about it.
We're here with Vic celebrating 20 years at the great old Roxy. Now 14 years at the front door.
14 years. I think that's like 28 years anywhere else, but 14, yes.
You must have the best stories of all time.
I can't share most of those, but yes, I have a lot of really, really good stories from the Roxy.
Okay, what is the funniest thing someone did to get in?
There was a guy one time in a neck brace saying that he couldn't wait in line because he had a neck brace on, and he tried all this stuff, and he was obviously lying. And I just said, well, if you're that injured, you shouldn't be coming out, buddy. So that was pretty funny. That sort of stood out in my mind. But there's been so many thousands of people, so but that's just one of them, one of many. Happy birthday.
We've hooked up with some of the well-known people from CFOX Afternoon Guy, Todd Hancock, and the morning shows, Captain Scotty and Karis. How are you guys doing tonight?
We're doing really well. Very well, thanks. Really well.
Scotty, memories of the Roxy, the best one ever.
Oh wow, so many. But the late great Greg Moore, race car driving legend from Maple Ridge. I used to play this Indy Racing League video game years ago. Love this track called Laguna Seca in California. I'm all liquored up at the Roxy. I see Greg Moore. Hey Greg, how's it going? What do you think of Laguna Seca race course? I really think it's great. Like I'm some sort of Indy racing guy. And he sort of was like,
2 thumbs up.
Yeah, nice to see you. I've got to go do anything over here. So that was one of my highlights here. Greg, may he rest in peace.
Karis? Please share a good one with us.
Wow. Well, there have been many, but probably my most awkward was when I was at the back bar and I was introduced to Jarkko Ruutu, who I had a bit of a crush on because I'd seen him in the Canucks dressing room wearing just his tiny little underwears, and they were so small. And so I was introduced to him, and I tried talking to him, and he looked at me like I was like a complete alien. And I said probably one sentence to him like, "Hey, so you're talking to Todd and Karen in the afternoons, I hear." He looked at me like I was a complete alien, and he had to get as far away from me as possible, as soon as possible. And so I left. I backed off, and he went that way, and that was the moment where I felt, wow, I need to get out of the back room of the Roxy as soon as humanly possible. I'm very embarrassed.
Damn morning shows, huh?
Yeah, apparently.
Thanks, guys. Todd, afternoon DJ at CFox. 20th birthday bash, best memory.
Oddly enough, I tried to hook up Jarkko, Ruutu, and Karis for so long, and it just never, ever worked out. One of my best memories, I don't know, there's been so many. Like, honestly, Joey, one of the best memories for me was getting the entire Calgary Flames completely obliterated, because of course we know all the boys here, right? We know all the bartenders. So I was talking to Marcin and Mark, and I'm like, boys, there's no way that the Flames are beating the Canucks tomorrow, so let's get them completely hammered. We got Jager Bomb City, but come on, Colgy, we all know the best memories of the Roxy. You can't remember them. Those are the best memories here. You can't remember it.
You end up on the street at 3 o'clock in the morning. You're like, what just happened? I'm kind of confused.
Where am I?
Yeah.
All I know is I need Chinese food stat, or I'm going to be a mess tomorrow.
Okay, how much did it cost you that night to get the Calgary Flames drunk?
Absolutely nothing. That's just how cool the Roxy is.
And what was the score the next day?
We destroyed them. I think it was a 4-1 game.
Nice work, Todd.
I'll take credit for the W with the Vancouver Canucks, you know.
Another great night at the Roxy, only this time they were celebrating their own 20th birthday party. The best place on Granville Street to celebrate birthdays and stags. We've gotten some great stories here tonight about a lot of fun times at one of the hottest spots in downtown Vancouver. I'm Kaljit Kayla for VancouverBC.com.